up? Welcome to our new podcast. It's called Universal Conversations, and we here to bring y'all all the universal topics and conversations. I'm Kayla.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Nana Nasty.
And we here with it. So today our topic is going to be double standard. Because I know y'all want to know how the fuck a boy, like how it's okay for a man to do this and it's not okay for a woman to do this. So we here to talk about all of that.
All right, so let's get right into it.
So my thing is, Mark.
What's going on?
How is it okay for a man to cheat, but it's not okay for a woman to cheat?
Nah, I don't think it's that it's not okay for women to cheat. I don't think it's good for nobody to cheat, honestly. Like, I think it's just people accept men cheating more because it's like, it kind of, for niggas, it's like brownie points. Like niggas get cred from that, but it don't make it cool though. Like, on the guy side, it don't make it cool. It's just, for guys, it'd be like, man, you get brownie points, you get cred for that.
Why the fuck do y'all get brownie points?
But why don't we get brownie points for that?
Because I think it's harder for us to cheat than it is for y'all to cheat.
What?
No cap.
No cap. Why?
No cap.
But no, I disagree because I feel like it's so easy for a man to cheat. For a woman, it's not as easy. A nigga could go and cheat real quick. But a female, no. Like, we contemplating on it. Like, should I do this or should I not? But a nigga gonna go do it. Like, he gonna go and do that shit.
It's like, motherfucker be like, oh, this bitch Kool-Aid too sugary. Let me go cheat on her type shit. Like, y'all cheat on bitches.
Nah.
But
it's harder, though. It's hard because it's harder just cause like we actually gotta raise y'all up like sorry to say it like this, but niggas we easy we easier like we not as easy like we easier than women is in the simple fact of like bruh like it's we gotta go out and actually like pursue somebody like we actually gotta sit there and talk to y'all, raise y'all up, shit like that. Whereas if y'all sit there and come to us like I just want to give it to you. We just like, fuck it, let's go. Like, and I mean, it's fucked up to say it like that, but it's the truth though. Like, so I feel like it's harder for niggas to cheat than it is women. Like, I think y'all cheat more though, if you ask me.
Really?
Though. I think y'all cheat way more. I think y'all just don't get caught.
I'm still confused on how it's harder for men to cheat
than it is for women.
Like, I'm so confused to that because it's so normalized for men. So, like, how is it harder if it's normalized?
Cause it's like you gotta like we actually have to put in effort and energy. Like we gotta sit there and like try to make y'all seem like like we actually into y'all, do all the extra shit. Whereas if y'all go out right now and just be like, hey, I'm trying to give it up to give it up to XYZ, him, and him, they gonna be like, let's go, like off rip. Like it ain't no conversation really that to be had after that. Like once y'all ready, we ready. Like whereas if
why
is
it that men don't have necessarily like morals? Why is it so easy for y'all to like?
Whoa!
Because y'all don't say
We got morals though.
No, y'all like set women at this high ass
standard. Y'all can go fuck 10 bitches. But if we go fuck 10 people, we're hoes. And y'all that nigga when y'all fuck 10 people. But when we go fuck 10 people, we're hoes.
I don't know. I think it's just...
Why is that?
It's just how I don't know. It's just how she was made shit. I don't know. Shit, it's just how motherfucking society works. I don't know.
And we got
that's fucked though. But okay, so do you see how that's fucked up?
I mean, that's fucked up for shit show. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, on my end personally, now I'm speaking for myself. On my end personally, I think that shit fucked up for real.
It is.
But I mean, at the end of the day, like that's just how it is. Like I don't know, like it really ain't no crazy deep explanation to it. Like that's just literally how the world works. Like y'all go out and y'all fuck 10 niggas, it's a wrap. Like y'all, it's baller, it's thoughts, y'all hoes, y'all
and
all
so
that.
Unfair.
But if you do
but what if we do it? We that nigga, like I ain't gonna lie, like, but I mean, we that nigga to other niggas though, like we ain't that nigga to females, like y'all all go. If you tell a female like, oh, he fucked 10 different bitches, right? Like last month, it's nah, I'm cool. Like he got too much going on, but like to niggas, that shit cool. Like
so it's the genders. It's your own
it's
gender.
It's the double standard.
It's most definitely a double standard.
It's fucked up because if you can go. I Me personally, I just feel like if y'all, like men feel like us women should hold ourselves to a certain standard, why shouldn't y'all?
You right. I mean, hey, I agree.
Because we are all the same. Only thing that separates us is our fucking private parts. So outside of that, y'all should take pride in y'all dicks.
I think it's harder though. It's harder for us to go fuck some. We got, like I said, we got to put actual energy in to do that. Like we got to sit there.
Women.
Nah, bro. That's why I said I'm sad to say it, but us niggas are easier than women. Like,
why do you feel like women don't have to put their energy into it?
Bitch, a motherfucker, I could text my friend. You could text your male friend right now.
And be like, I want to fuck.
And be like, I want to fuck.
And that nigga gon' fuck.
And he gon'
you think he not? You think he
Okay.
not?
Okay.
You think he not? Versus you versus your male friend texting you.
It's like we gotta put in like, all right, like have a conversation and shit.
More
like
energy into it versus you. You could just text him like, bitch, I'm horny, let's fuck.
Facts.
You right.
And niggas
You're
gonna
right,
go.
because that goes into what we were talking about earlier. Because I was kind of telling her, y'all, the public, I was telling her like, I feel like if I want to have sex with a nigga, I could do it. I have sex with people when I want to. If I tell a nigga to come over right now and have sex with me, he gonna come because
that's how easy niggas are.
Prove my point.
Like,
that's
so no,
Facts.
I get it. But what I don't understand is why can't a woman do the same thing? So if you can fuck 2 bitches in one day and you cool, why can't I fuck 2 niggas in one day and be cool?
Nah, cause then at that point, that mean you giving it up to everybody. Us on the other hand, like we actually had to
giving it up to everybody.
I mean, yeah, but like we actually had to work for it. Like we gotta sit there and work for it, and y'all just giving it up. Like shit, it's a difference. Like it's most definitely a difference. And
forget having to
my feelings that watch this, they gonna be like facts. Like they gonna sit there and agree with me and be like facts. Like no cap. We actually gotta work for it. We gotta put the energy in to sit there and actually hit you up. Then sit there and if you ain't even feeling it, we gotta sit there and try to fake convince you and shit like that. We gotta fake convince you.
Female though, because we gotta fake
no, y'all, you text a nigga right now and be like, I'm ready to fuck. They ready. They going.
Okay, y'all. So maybe we should test it. Maybe we should test our hypothesis.
It's facts.
Because I feel like, depending on the person you're talking to, because not gonna lie, like, I don't know. I don't feel like all niggas are easy. But
well, not all niggas. Nah, I wouldn't put all niggas. I wouldn't say all niggas. Like
most of them are.
I'm speaking for a vast majority. Like,
easy.
Disclaimer: this don't have nothing to do with me. I'm speaking for all niggas in general. This ain't got nothing to do with me. But nah, facts though. Like I feel like a vast majority, yeah. Like you can sit there and text them, and they going right now. Like especially if you know, like, come on now, like y'all know niggas that don't get no pussy. Like y'all know niggas that. So if you hit him up right now and be like, you know, he don't get no pussy. He going like now niggas that's used to like, you know, being around baddies, all that, like he probably won't go as much, like won't go as quick at least, like just cause he used to being around that environment, around them type of females, like that ain't gonna sit there and go easy and shit like that. So he cool, like, but the niggas that don't get no action, he on his way right now.
I don't think it's fair because how can y'all get a badge for fucking all these girls, but us, we get ashamed for that. That is not freaking fair. It's not. And so here's the question. Okay, so you cheat on somebody. Okay. You would beg your girlfriend to take you back after cheating on her. Right. But if she was to cheat on you, would you take your girl?
She's done.
But why? So why do you expect us to take you back? Why would you?
You're done. You're out the door. You're done. Because I ain't gonna lie. I will admit it for all niggas, and this now is speaking for all niggas. I don't care what nigga it is. I don't care what nigga it is. I don't care. You gotta go, but I don't care what nigga it is. We can't take what we dish out, and I wholeheartedly say that with all like, every piece.
Why is that?
Because like we just can't. Like that's just not a. That's not like we just can't. We like I don't know. Like we just
that's
really
fucked up.
We cannot take what we dish out.
That's fucked up.
And I think more so. I think it more so go deeper into it. Like whereas like females, y'all are emotional. Y'all act off emotions. Like so if y'all go out and fuck a nigga, it's more so like cause y'all actually fuck with him. Like y'all actually think like, oh, you know, I could possibly, not saying that y'all always do, but I could possibly see a future with him. Whereas as niggas, we just go out and we just be like, oh, she cold, like, oh, like we hitting, like we, then that be all. Like we can sit there and hit one time and be done. Like I don't even want to talk to her, I don't want to mess. Whereas y'all hit it's a wrap. Y'all texting every day.
Oh, no.
Y'all sitting there.
Do that too.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So what if a female do that? Because me, I'm not saying that I do this, but me personally, I feel like if I'm gonna do that to a nigga, it's not gonna be because I feel like, oh, I fuck with him and oh, I want this. Maybe I could just be curious. Maybe I think he cute. Just how you think that bitch is cute, maybe I think he is cute.
Nah, but
so it ain't no nah.
After that one time though, you gonna hit him up every here and there like maybe just spin the block or something like that. And that's what I'm sitting there saying. Where as niggas, we could literally like. And in my past, personally, I ain't gonna lie, like, if I'm fucking with somebody, like, or I fucked with somebody in the past, I can fuck with her one time and never talk to her ever again. Like, we won't cross, like, when we cross paths, we act like we never know each other. Whereas, like I said, females, y'all act off emotions. Like, y'all sit there, oh, like, it ain't just, oh, one night. Only how it's one night is if, like, y'all just on some dinner drunk shit, like, on some cool, just drunk shit, like, oh, okay, one night stand. But other than that, on my mama, every single time, it's like, oh, I've been texting this nigga for maybe a week or so or whatever. We curious, the tension kind of rising, like we kind of got that like, I don't know, I can't think of the word I'm trying to sit there and say, but y'all got something going on prior, and then y'all fuck with them, and then after that, like, y'all still stay in touch, like where y'all don't cut ties all the way off. Like, y'all sit there and y'all stay in it.
Niggas do the same thing.
Nah, all the time, though. Okay. Not majority of the time, though.
Okay, but it could be the same with a female. Like, not majority of the time, well, we go have sex with a man and we feel like, okay, like, what if it's just, we don't want to talk to them? Like, what if we just go have sex with them just to have sex with them?
Y'all not having sex with no nigga that y'all just don't see nothing, like, don't.
But how could you say that? How could you say that?
Off of experience, like, off of me having female friends and like just them speaking to me as a like regular cool ass nigga, like, oh, you know, I'm messing with this nigga for this long. It's never like, oh, I met this nigga last night, I fucked him, man. It's been a rap. It's never been that. It's always, oh, I ain't gonna lie, I was in a relationship, we was kind of rocky, or we had something going on, but me and this guy friend, I've been having this guy friend for a little minute, and I always thought like, maybe what if coulda shoulda, like. And y'all end up doing it. And then after that, y'all sit there, y'all still stay in touch though. Like, y'all don't know how to just cut that shit on and off. Y'all gotta sit there and like act on it. Like, y'all gotta act on it and then sit there and still stay in touch and like check up on each other here and there. Or when shit in the relationship, y'all get back together. Say for instance, y'all get back together in y'all relationship. Y'all sit there and feel like, oh, when the shit get rocky every time, like, let me just reach out and just let me see like where his head is or what he got going on. Or it can start off as a regular cool conversation, like, but after that, no, once you get the green light that, oh, shit going, he ain't got shit going on, I ain't got shit going on, oh yeah, it's back on and popping. Like, that's just how it is. Like, that's just from experience though. Like having female friends, shit, being in a situation myself, like, shit like that, bro, that shit happens. Like, it ain't like y'all.
I can agree. Like,
I can, but at the end of the day, that shit is still not fair.
That shit is fair.
No, it's not.
Nah, that's fair though. Cause
it's
like,
not fair.
We choose.
You can go. No, I feel like, I'm sorry to cut you off the way I did, but I'm cutting your ass off. Because I feel like a man should have the same respect for his dick as a woman should for her vagina. Period.
I feel like it's just y'all hold to a higher standard because of the fact that like it's just easier for y'all. I mean,
but
like
it's easier for y'all too. Y'all fuck anything moving.
But we gotta put in energy. We gotta put in effort to fuck. Like, it ain't like we just hit like, that's what I'm saying. We don't just hit a female up.
But that's with certain bitches though. And same with us females. It's like that with certain niggas, because I can tell you right now, I can't just text a certain nigga and be like, okay, I wanna fuck you. Ain't some niggas not just gonna go for that.
Shit, there's some females out here that be on that though. Like, it's a lot of them.
Niggas out here that don't be on that. Because I've had male friends who don't want bitches that's as easy as it seems.
Me personally, I don't like that. Like if I know that Johnny, William, and Robert didn't hit, I don't want you. Like, that's me personally though.
Tell him what the fuck you done got.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm cool because I don't know what Johnny, Robert, and whatever bro name is got. I'm cool. Like, me personally though, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I gotta speak for vast majority. Like, I can speak for myself all day, but I gotta speak for vast majority of what I've seen. Like, niggas in the club, shit, niggas I know, like Like niggas I just see randomly on the street, like
They
niggas
be
be on
ready.
that. Like
They be
niggas
ready.
sit there, they be ready. Like you sit there, hit them up right now. They right around the corner. Oh, I was right around the corner anyway. Like fuck it, come on, I'm coming right around the corner. Fuck it. Like nah, like that's how I go though. Like I just feel like we gotta put in a little bit more energy than y'all. So like when y'all go ahead and go do y'all thing and give it up, we gotta sit there and like actually talk to y'all and act like some niggas act like we actually like fuck with y'all. Some niggas act like we actually like know what y'all going through. Shit, some niggas just swoop in and play like Captain Save-A-Ho and sit there and be like, shit, oh, you going through something in your relationship? Oh my God, like I'm so sorry to hear that. Like we gotta actually do all the extra shit. Like whereas in y'all ain't gotta do all the extra shit. Y'all gotta sit there and just be like, hey. We ready. Like
on that aspect, I definitely understand you and I feel you because that is true. I do feel like men do have to put in more effort than us women because honestly, it's like
because when y'all ready to go, y'all ready to go.
We are.
Y'all ready to go.
And
like,
so we are.
But
it's like you either pull around here in 15 minutes or you lose your opportunity. So niggas like, shit, I'm in the car right now. I'm on my way. I'm right around the corner. I'm on my way. Whereas like if we sit there and be like, oh, we ready to go, y'all be like, shit, what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Like I ain't say I wanted you or talked to you or none of that.
Why the fuck are y'all like that?
Yeah, because I agree with you 100%. But then again, I just feel like at the end of the day, it's still not fair. That still don't justify the fact that you can go and fuck 10 people and I can't fuck 10 people. It don't make sense to me because how are you that nigga but I'm a hoe?
You know what? But to me, it sounds. I ain't gonna cut you.
Go ahead, babe.
But it kind of sounds like a gender acceptance. Like their gender accept that for them. They make it cool. They give them the brownie points. Our gender look at each other like, bitch, what the fuck is you doing? Like, why would you go fuck him, and him? Versus a nigga to a nigga, you know what I'm saying? They like, yeah, bro, you just fucked 10 bitches. You
that nigga.
I think you also get that like that you that nigga like title it like just because of the simple fact that like if we gotta put in effort as niggas, that mean like damn like whatever you saying is really making these motherfuckers go like that's why I don't think it's like a cred type shit just cause like you hit. It's more so like damn like maybe my nigga that I know he couldn't hit you but I did. That must mean like damn like you must have did something different like you must have said something different than I said to hit her. Then
I can understand.
So it's kind of like damn like I like niggas that have situations like that going on like shit like if I can't hit you and my brother can like damn nigga you okay like you that nigga like you sat there and hit something I couldn't like so it's like
that makes sense.
I think it go like hand in hand for real. Whereas like females, it's so easy for y'all like, cause most niggas is just so easy that like if you sit there and you go fuck him, and him, it's kind of like you don't have to put in no effort to do that. So it's kind of like, oh, whoa, okay, yay, you fucked 5 different niggas.
But then again, I feel like it goes to how a female carries herself.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you could fuck 10 niggas. But it's all about how you carry yourself while you fucking these 10 people. Like, alright, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, some hoes that you know, they're known for fucking.
I ain't gonna lie, nobody, no female dealing with me in particular and specific can have over like 6-7 bodies. I'm sorry.
But that is outrageous.
Like,
that is outrageous.
I mean, that's the conversation you have.
Depending on the way motherfuckers carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? How would you know if she had?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's all about how you carry yourself.
If I can hit up any of my niggas, and this it's a real small circle. Now it's different if you got 10 different niggas you hang with or whatever the case may be. For me, I got like maybe three niggas I'm cool with, like close, like tight.
Right.
If I can hit up any one of them 3 niggas, and they could be like, oh, this is what such and such. I know that she didn't talk to him, and fucked him. That's already a red flag for me. Like, cause if my nigga know about you, like, and you done fucked him and the other niggas he cool with, no, it's a wrap. Like, I can't do it personally.
Like why?
Cause that's like, it's not to say it like that, but it's like them to like a family tree. Like, if you fucking the whole family tree, I'm cool. Like, I don't want it. Like, you can skip past me, go down to the other niggas. Like, go to the uncle. Oh, my mama, yeah, I'm cool.
What
like,
if a female was to think like that?
I'm screaming.
What if a female was to think like that? Like, what if a female was to think like that? A female would be tripping or she'd be wrong.
You should though. This is the thing. Everybody should think like that. Like you shouldn't think like you shouldn't think like like you know I should fuck him, and him, or her. I think that everybody should sit there and think like I don't want to go down the whole goddamn like gang. I think everybody should think like that. But is that reality? No. Like motherfuckers is gonna sit there and judge females more than they judge niggas, and that's just. I think it's gonna be like that for the end of time. Like shit, ain't nothing gonna ever change with that. Like,
but that's the whole thing. That's messed up. Because honestly, I feel like as a human, just speaking as a human being, like in general, I feel like we are all the same people. We cry, bleed the same. We all do the same shit. So why should you be held? Why should us women be held to a higher standard than you men? Because at the end of the day, we are all the same people. We all just share, we just all have different body parts. So I don't understand that. I don't get it.
I don't know. I think it's just a difficulty of like what we gotta go through versus what y'all gotta go through. It's double standard still. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's the difficulty of what we gotta do versus what y'all gotta do. Like it's like I mean. Men, just women, sense. I think it's a difference. Like,
no, I get what he's saying because like he said, men have to put in more effort, which y'all do. But that's only when it comes to certain people. I can't speak for all men because I feel like with some men, it is hard to just be like, hey, bro, like, I'm trying to come over and let's cuddle and let's fuck. Like, it ain't gonna be that easy because some men do have respect for themselves. Like a motherfucker be like, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Like, you want to come over and do what? Like, I don't even know you. I don't even know your name. Who are you? Where you from? What you drive? You feel me? Like, this man's different stuff.
Me personally, I'd be scared of shit like that. Like, you can't, as women, like, don't hit my, like, I done had, man, so many people hit my line and like, whether it's DMs, inbox, anything like that, saying some off the wall crazy shit, and like that shit scared me personally because like I don't know how many niggas are you doing that to? No, like that's literally that's the first thing that go through my head. Like how many niggas are you here with these same lines and they going like and it'd be so scary because like I don't know what you got. Yeah, cool, but I don't know what niggas got either. Like if they hitting something, if it's all about cred and niggas hitting 15, 20, 10, whatever, many different females, like, I'm thinking, like, damn, like, what do all them 10, 15, 20 females got that you done brought to this one girl that, like, now she trying to get at me and now I'm going to get something. Like, I'm cool. I'm straight. Like,
too many energies.
Yeah, like.
No, I get that for sure.
Yeah, too many germs for shit show.
It's too much going on.
Too many
fucking
wires.
I know females that hit 3 different niggas in one day. That shit.
I do too. It is ridiculous. I don't understand how people do it, baby.
I be over here.
That's what you crying. Like,
hey. It's a wrap.
So that just brings me to go into the whole 50-50 thing. So, okay, let's get into that. So, as a man, do you feel like you should pay all the bills, or do you feel like your woman should go half and half with you? How do you feel?
Oh shit, this is a crazy one. I see me personally. I done did it all. I done did the 50-50. I done did the me doing everything. I done did like all of the above. So for real, for me personally, I don't mind doing 50-50 if like we like locked in. Like, I don't mind doing 50-50 if we, like, super locked in, tight, like, all that. I don't mind that. Like, now, doing the complete, like, we got to be, like, damn near about to be, like, shit, 3-4 years married, like, going to that place, like, we looking, like, for the future type shit. Like, we worried about kids. We worried about, like, staying together, all that. Like, if I'm going to sit there and go full in, and pay all the bills and all that, I gotta know that you with me for real and you with me for me. Like, not for what I got, not for who I know, not for, you know, what you know I can do, none of that. Like, I gotta know that you with me for me. Like, a lot of females nowadays is like in for it for the clout, like for the money, for the, like, you know, for the dream. Like, oh, like this, I seen what this nigga done did for other females, so I'm gonna hop on just cause I know, like, I can get that. Like, Nah, man, like that's where you fuck up. Like that's where you
facts.
like that's where you block your blessings. Cause like,
facts.
especially like a lot of niggas like it is some niggas out here that real life just be wanting to be like cool and want to like sit there and build up. Like niggas don't always just want to fuck. Like niggas don't always just want to sit there and get straight to it, nothing like that. Like it be some niggas out here that really have like want to be with you for you. Like so with them niggas like when females then ran into all these other niggas that just trick off and do whatever, and then they get with you. Now they expecting the same shit. Mm-hmm. Nah, but then they sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, I got expectations." Well, them expectations don't meet what I'm about to do. Like niggas can sit there and trick off all day, but where is that nigga brought to you like mentally, emotionally? Like I don't get that. Like ain't no nigga sat there and gonna bring you nothing like mentally, emotionally. All you can sit there and do is bring financial. Like that's cool and all. Like if you want financial stability and that's work for you, cool. Like do that. Like I ain't knocking nobody, but for the mental and emotional and shit, like that's gonna keep you. Yeah, like what's gonna keep your peace? Like niggas like me is gonna sit there and bring that too. Like not only just financial, but emotional and mental too. Like like shit. What you it's a lot of niggas that don't even ask nowadays. Like females, like if you ate, if you cool, if you. Like, how your mental, like, is you okay? Like, how you sleep? Like, shit like that. Like, that shit be weird to me. Like, niggas be ready to sit there and fuck off and do all this, but you don't sit there and check in on the person that you claim that you want to fuck with, this, and the third. That's how I know your intentions off rip. Like, same with females. That's how I know your intentions off rip. Like, if you can't check in on me and be like, hey, like, you good? Like, what you had going on today? Just simple shit. Like, what you doing? Like, if you always, we have a conversation every time and you talking about, oh, I got to pay for this and I got to do this and I got to do that and I need this and I need that. That shit don't do shit for me. Yeah, like that shit don't do shit for me. Like, yeah, like I sit there and if I fuck with you, I still, help you out. But like at the end of the day, it's kind of like after a certain point in time, it's gonna be like, shit, what the fuck about me though?
It's
like
hand in hand. Motherfucker gotta check up on me in order
for shit show.
Like
for shit show. It go both ways. Like that's how I look at it. I don't I don't know about all niggas. Some niggas live for that tricking shit. Hey, do your thing, buddy. Like, hey, I ain't knocking it. If you love, hey, if you fuck with that,
do your thing.
Do your thing. Like I ain't mad at that. But shit, mama, if you looking for something long term. You gotta sit there and start tapping in, on the mental side. Like, shit, it's motherfuckers that be going through shit for real. Like, you gotta sit there and let them know, like, hey, like, what you got going on? You cool? You straight? Like, let me take your mind off some shit. Like, simple shit like that. Spending time even. Like, motherfuckers don't even do that no more. Like, you sit there and start trying to spend time with somebody and they like, oh, damn, like I ain't never been on a date. You ain't never been on a date? Like, I done talked to so many females, like, they like, I ain't never been on no date.
Like, huh?
What? Like, that shit kind of crazy.
You ain't messing with the right one.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to me. That's insane for real. Like, if no nigga that you... And they tell me about, like, all they little past situations, I'm like, so... Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Real, bitch,
none of them niggas ain't... Not one of them niggas, not one. Not 5 out of 5, but 1 out of 5 took you on a date. Like, that's tough.
Bitch,
like, that's, how much, like, I gotta sit there and repair. Now I gotta sit there and do work on my end, like, to repair your mental, because you think that shit is not normal. And now I gotta sit there and show you that shit is actually normal. Like, it's niggas out here that actually do that shit, like freely. You ain't gotta ask. Like, niggas asking you before you even sit there and bring it up, because you're not used to it. That shit, I don't know. How y'all feel, though? Like, how y'all feel on the 50-50? I don't, hey, it's a nigga perspective.
I feel like my take on the whole 50-50 thing is like, I agree with everything that you said because you had a valid point, but I also feel like at the end of the day, like me personally, like speaking for me, I wouldn't expect no man to do nothing, like everything for me, because I just feel like, why should we do that if we in this together? If it's me and you and we living under one roof and we doing all this, why I don't depend on you to just pay all the bills, because you work just as hard as I do. So I wouldn't expect you to sit here and pay every single bill and I just clean cook. Hell nah. Because at the end of the day, I feel like a real woman ain't gonna accept that. I'm not finna sit up here and accept the fact that just because you're a man and that's what the world society paints as, a man should take care of everything, a man should pay this, a man should do that, and all we should do is cook and clean. Bro, hell nah. Because I feel like me, if I'm gonna be with a man, bro, you should be able to bring in exactly what I can. If not that, more. Like, but I'm not expecting a man to do more than me because he's a man, but I still just feel like you're capable of more than I am. Like, honestly, because that's the truth.
Well,
and
it's
you
in
are.
their nature to provide.
It is in their nature to provide, but it's also in our nature to provide because we are
to nurture.
We are to nurture. We are here to give life. If it wasn't for us, there wouldn't be no life. So I feel like it's a part of both of us to play that part. I don't feel like it should just be a woman, and I don't feel like it should just be a man, but I feel like it should be both of us. Exactly how a child, for instance, a child needs their mother to teach them certain shit, and a child needs their father to teach them certain shit. But I feel like as a household, a man needs to do certain things, and so does a woman. I don't feel like it should be separated. I feel like we should all do the same thing. If I can wash clothes, you can wash clothes. If I can go grocery shopping, you can go grocery shopping.
You do it.
You feel me? If I can go shoe shopping with our daughter, you can go shoe shopping with our daughter. If I can go clothes shopping with her, so can you. I don't feel like it should be divided. And that's where I feel like society got shit all fucked up because now everybody suspects that or expects a man to do certain things and a woman to do certain things. But why is that? Why is that? No, that shouldn't be the case. I feel like we all should put in the same amount of time. I don't think no man should pay all the bills while I'm sitting here chilling, cooling, cooking, and cleaning. And this motherfucker working his ass off. I'm working my ass off, but I ain't paying shit. No.
Well, I can see if y'all have an agreement, like you don't work, but you stay at home, take care of the kids.
If that's an agreement.
Stay at home mom type shit, and then he's working, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, if he working and he paying all the bills, he should never come home to a dirty house. He should never come home to a non-cooked meal. Bitch, if I'm paying for every motherfucking thing, bitch, you better be doing every motherfucking thing. Bitch, these kids better be in motherfucking order.
No, facts. And that's
I
how
want pork chops for dinner with mashed potatoes, bitch. I better have it. The fuck? And that bathroom better be clean.
No,
simple as
and
that.
I feel
Like,
it.
but that's what's wrong with this generation. People don't understand.
They don't see both parts.
Both
they don't
parts.
see both sides.
And it's like, man,
because I see
levels
both
to this
sides.
shit.
I feel like nowadays people getting lazy too. Like,
they are.
I feel like people see what, like, you go out and you see what your partner or you know whoever your people's is. You see what they got going on, like with their girl or they dude and shit like that. You think that sometimes it's supposed to be like the same exact way. Like you go, like I go to my people's house right now, and he'd be like, oh yeah, my girl sit there and do everything. You'd be like, damn, like you listen to it and you be like, damn, she doing everything. Like so it's like it's influence for real, for sure. Like people sit there and hear what other people got going on, and be like, damn, like I can have that going on and shit like that. But like I feel like at the end of the day, it's just people getting lazy. Like this generation lazy. Like I feel like when you sit there and you go bust your ass, I feel like it's like you come home and then you be like damn, like why the house not clean? And then it's an argument. Whereas it's like, damn, you know what, babe, my bad. Like you right. Like I I was dropping the ball. You know, I feel like communication lacks.
Yeah.
Like it's real bad. Like
it's key.
Like communication lacks nowadays.
I feel like with most men, don't get me wrong. Like I feel like with men, I don't feel like y'all can communicate how y'all feel the right way. I don't feel like men feel like they can communicate how they feel. And I don't even feel like it's y'all fault though. I feel like it's the way that society paints men as a whole. But that's a whole different topic.
Nah, facts.
You feel me? We gonna talk about that on another episode. But just to rub it a little, I just feel like society paints men as being so tough and so hard, and a man can't have feelings.
And then on top of that, like,
that's not how it should be.
Not to cut you off, but it's like, even like, well, if we do say something, like, it's like nowadays, boy, you can't say none without being sassy. You can't do none without being light skinned. You can't do none without like feminine. Like it's not feminine. Like, bro, like, man, it's people in my family. That's what I'm sitting there saying. Like, it's a few people in my family that's married, and it's like, bro, like. And they tell me all the time, like, back in their generation, it was never like, oh, a man expressed himself. It's like, men was supposed to express themselves. Yeah. Like, they, like, you run the household, like, essentially. Like, you sit there and, like, that don't mean you bossing nobody around and all like that, but when you come home, like, you supposed to sit there and feel like the man of the house. Like, that's where that come from. So it's like, when back then, when they talk to me, they be like, bro, like, you know, we always, anything we pretty much said, go. as long as it wasn't nothing like out of the ordinary, like outrageous or nothing like that. And that's how it's supposed to be. But nowadays, it's like you sit there and you speak your mind or you say how you feel, and it's like, oh, now you sassy. Yeah. Like, because you don't give the response that a female looking for nowadays. Oh, he on some sassy shit.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it ain't sassy. It's just that, bro. Like, if we like something a certain way, we gonna let you know. Like, we ain't trying to sit there and be rude about it and be mean about it. No, none of that. It's about just like, if you expecting something out of us, we expect something out of you too. Like, it's a give and go. Like, you gotta sit there and give to each other. Like, it's equal. I'm not about to sit there and feel like I'm just kissing your ass all the time, and then you can't do like the simple shit. Like, you can't sit there and make sure, like, hypothetically, if we got kids, you can't make sure the kids straight. Like, I gotta sit there and come home from work and then gotta make sure that the kids ate and did all of this, and like, you gotta make sure the kids ready for school tomorrow. Like, outside of that, like, even then, if you know I'm at work all day, like, even if we ain't got kids, like, I feel like if you know I'm at work all day and I come home, I feel like you should already know, like, all right, you should already have an idea what we eating.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you should already have an idea, like, what we finna do. Like, if we supposed to be going on a date night, I feel like you ain't gotta plan it every time, but like at the same time, like, kind of give me some ideas. Like, I just came home, like, I don't know, shit. My mind been on work all day, getting to some money to make sure that we straight, like, as a unit. So it's like, I feel like we gotta sit there and be on some equal shit. Like, once that go out the window, though, like, it ain't never gonna work. Like, shit
that's
ain't
real shit.
Relationships, marriage, none of that shit gonna work. Like,
that's real.
But
that's universal.
Nah, facts. Nah,
now
facts.
that's
universal. Like, no cap.
That's universal.
We back.
Alright, y'all, we back.
I think he playing like, man, nigga, you suck toes? Ain't no fucking way.
What